Hey guys, I'm Xander, and I'm going to continue telling you about the Team Instinct Stereotyping in Pokemon Go. And these stereotypes are actually very similar to the Hogwarts house stereotypes from Harry Potter. And it's not just Team Instinct, it's also Team Mystic and Team Valor. However, Team Instinct tends to embrace the stereotypes because they are a very proud team. But some of the negative stereotypes do affect real people and push them to wish for change and such, but let's rewind for a minute. The Pokemon Go stereotypes had to have come from somewhere. They didn't just magically appear when the game was released. Now, if you look at the teams and their individual colors, you might see some similarities to the Hogwarts houses, with Mystic Blue, Instinct Yellow, Valor Red, because you've got Gryffindor Red, just like Valor Red, Mystic Blue, Ravenclaw Blue, Instinct Yellow, Hufflepuff Yellow, and that's just simple color recognition that they're the same thing, and that's not a problem. The problem is that the stereotypes that came about for the Hogwarts houses have now been pushed onto their corresponding Pokemon Go teams. And in case you're not familiar with those stereotypes, here's a little bit of a refresher. Ravenclaw was seen as the nerds and the know-it-alls, and now so is Team Mystic. Gryffindor was seen as the good house, the heroes, the brash ones, the ones that are willing to fight for whatever reason, and now so is Valor. And Hufflepuff was seen as the house that accepted everybody. They didn't have any particular talent like the other houses, and they were dumb and stupid and worthless, and now so is Team Instinct. However, Team Instinct does take these in stride. We are very proud, and going back to an earlier source, user SSJ_Jack14 from the Team Instinct Reddit page actually started off his post by saying, "We are Team Instinct, the Zapdos hatchlings, the underdogs, the meme lords. We love it, we embrace it," and that's just one example of a proud Team Instinct member that knows who he is regardless of the stereotypes. And he's not the only one. Team Instinct has also learned when the right time to come in and strike is, just like in this image. Mystic and Valor are fighting each other, but we let them fight. We know when to come in and strike to take the gyms. We've actually made some of the more notable gym wins, one of which is conquering the White House gym, and then another is conquering the Westboro Baptist Church gym and putting a Pokemon as the gym leader, and whose nickname was Love is Love, which was a very big statement at the time. However, not all of the Team Instinct members are as unaffected by these stereotypes and are as secure about themselves. Some of them do respond to the negative stereotypes, such as we are weak, dumb, stupid, worthless, and it affects people, and it pushes them to wish for change. Now, there is a tradition in Japan called the wishing tree, and what it is it's a tree of bamboo, and people write their wishes on a piece of paper and attach it to the tree like these are, and then at the end of the festival, the wishing tree is then either thrown into a river or burned at a, what's the word I'm looking for? Burned as like a sacrifice kind of thing, as a religious kind of thing, and then the wishes are said to come true. Now, someone actually made one of these wishing trees in Los Angeles, in Little Tokyo, and the community responded. And this was one of the wishes. I wish for people to take Team Instinct more seriously. Now, unfortunately, this is entirely anonymous, and I have no idea who actually wrote this or what their story is, but let's just for a moment imagine that a kid wrote this. Now, that's not entirely impossible because Pokemon is actually targeted towards children. Kids get up at 7 in the morning on Saturdays and go to Cartoon Network and watch the Pokemon TV show. They play the video games. They even play Pokemon Go. So let's just imagine that a kid wrote this and what the circumstances this kid might have had to have gone through to want to publicly write this wish and actually wish for change. Because I don't know about you, but I can just imagine this kid. He just got to level 5, or she just got to level 5. They're all excited. They joined a team. They can finally battle gyms with their friends. And they get to school and tell their friends about it. And their friends are just like, why? That's stupid. And then they tell this kid that they are worthless and they are stupid, they don't take the game seriously, so they're not going to hang out with them anymore, and they're not going to fight gyms with them. And I can just imagine this kid running home to his mom, crying because his friends no longer accept him or her because they chose Team Instinct. Now, I know what you're thinking. This was in Los Angeles. This is something that doesn't affect me. It's on the other side of the country. Well, here's something that might bring this a little bit closer to home. I was actually in Forsyth County, Georgia, in Cumming, Georgia, at a movie theater about 3 hours away from here, and I saw this kid walk up to the box office line, and he sees a guy on his phone, probably playing Pokemon Go. He asks if this guy's playing Pokemon Go. He responds with yes. It's not entirely uncommon because there's a gym and a Pokestop right there. And this kid asks him what team he's on. The guy proudly responds, "I'm Team Instinct. What about you?" And the kid's reply is this: "Seriously? You're on Team Instinct? Why? You're not even wearing your team colors. I'm Team Mystic." And then he gets in line next to his parents. I was that Team Instinct member. Fortunately, these stereotypes are not new. They've been around since the Hogwarts house stereotypes when Harry Potter became popular. And Team Instinct tries to take them in stride, and they're a proud team, but some of it does affect real people, not just adults, but kids too. I have even been affected by these stereotypes in real life. I am a member of Team Instinct. This is real, this matters, and I will tell you more about it in my next speech. Thank you.